Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. We are now the third and final Pinup Girl panel for Dan-A-Plooza tonight. So I am your host and creator, Dan the Man, with the beautiful Darlin Dolly.
Hi.
The very talented Raven Chantus.
Hi.
Always looking fabulous, Miss Styleline Deluxe.
Hey.
And the also very fabulous Miss Darling Cherry Divine.
Hello.
There we go. So, ladies, I want to first thank you for taking your time out of your busy pinup world to be on Dan-A-Plooza today. It is truly appreciated. So, I'm going to get right to the honors segment. So, here we are. And this is where Dan the Man honors guest. We don't have a lot of fancy graphics, so we have to just listen to Dan's words as he honors each individual pinup girl. So, all right. So the first guest we're going to honor is Raven. All right. So Raven, thanks for doing Dan-A-Plooza again.
Thank you.
We did it last year. I know that we talked a lot about the Street Fighter, so that was a lot of fun. And I felt like a really good virtual connection. I see that you're still doing fabulous stuff in the pinup world, and I want to thank you for being an amazing pinup girl. So we honor you, Raven.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me again. It was great. Yeah, we talked a lot about gaming, which is very near and dear to my heart. So that was great. That was a good chat. And by the way, I just want everyone to know, if you hear little meows in the background, I've been taking care of a cat for the past several months, and he's very chatty. So if you hear that, it's not me. It's him.
That's perfectly fine. And tonight I'll do a video game impression for you tonight, Raven, just for you.
Awesome.
All right. Next, we want to honor Miss Darlin Dolly. Thank you for doing our show. I know that you came last minute, but wait to answer the pinup call. But I think that I'm looking forward to talking to the North Cal pinup girls. I think they're very amazing women, and I also like that you have some experience and that you also have Scream knowledge. You know, Scream is very near and dear to my heart. And what's your favorite scary movie? So tonight we honor you, Miss Darlin Dolly.
Well, thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here.
All right. Now let's honor the other Miss Darly Cherry Divine. And we are also glad that you are here. You are new to Dan-A-Plooza, but we already know that great things are going to happen because Dollies are amazing pinup girls. So thank you, Time, for doing this, and we appreciate and honor you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. And then finally, I feel very Brady Bunch, you know, like looking like down in the little things, you know, here's a story. But I would like to honor Miss Styleline Deluxe. I would like for her to, because she was one of the first girls to be on this pinup girl panel along with Raven. So thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Very excited to be here.
I'm glad for all your pinup stuff that's going on, and you have plenty of style. So let's go ahead and honor you today.
Thank you.
All right. You are welcome. So now we are going to shift gears, and I'm going to let the ladies decide how the rest of the show goes. So, ladies, there are 3 choices. Choice number 1 can do some questions and then impressions later. I could do some impressions now, and then we can get to the pinup girl questions after that. Or we can do the mixed bag choice, the popular choice of question, impression. What would you lovely ladies like to do?
That's hard.
I like the mixed bag idea.
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag. Mixed bag wins again about 96, 97% of the time. I've only been thrown off one time when someone just wanted impressions and then questions, because then I was like, oh, hold on. All right. So let's look at our beautiful, beautiful wheel. And is there any impressions that you would like to see or hear tonight?
Well, you got to show us the labyrinth.
I was going to say
All
the
right.
same thing.
I will do the labyrinth. I'm very happy to do that one because Jim Henson is close and dear to my heart. I'm a Jim Henson fan. I even love Creature Feature and, you know, Dark Crystal. So, you know, and Fraggle Rock, you know, so what do dozers do? So let's go ahead and do that. Are you ready?
Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Dance, magic, dance. Who has the power of voodoo? What you do? Remind me of the babe. Slide or snails, puppy dog tails. You took my mother. Did she say it? Did she say the magic word? No, she hasn't said it yet. Hello. I'm sorry, did you say hello? I said hello, but close enough. No, no, no. Never go that way. You're supposed to go that way. Sarah, this smell bag of stench. You're not trying to go against me, are you, Hobson? No, the name is Hoggle, and them's are my jewels. Ambrosia, what are you doing? You can't go and hide. Sir Bluto, I'm obliged to meet you. All right, so there we go.
Very good.
Very nice.
I'm very happy to do that. I watched it about 2.5 weeks ago, but yeah, so, everyone that was the number one requested, so I'm always thrilled to do that.
I could see why.
Yep.
I've
Although-
never seen it. Growing up in the
Really?
80s, I have never seen that movie.
You have to see it.
Yeah. Classic. I think
Is
it's
it like actors or is it like a cartoon?
It's like fantasy. There's like creatures that were created by Jim Henson.
Kind of like the Dark Crystal.
Puppeteering.
I
Yes.
feel like a musical for our
Yeah.
nowadays movies.
with David Bowie.
With David Bowie, Jennifer Connelly. So actors and puppets, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
And you got
Well, the
some
Dark
musical
Crystal freaked
numbers.
me out as a kid, so
Understandably
really,
so.
I think it freaked most people.
I could do all kind of horror movie, but I'm a huge Scream fan as well, and that Dark Crystal, no, them little things walking around, no way, can't do it.
I was only asked to not do the puppets that took their heads off in Labyrinth because some people were freaked out about
Those
that.
might be the only ones I did not like in that movie. They gave me
Yeah.
the ick too. Like they were, I don't know what it was about them. They just gave me the creeps.
They
They
Yeah.
were a little aggressive and they were trying to take off her head. And
Mhm.
I wasn't a fan. Yeah. I wasn't a fan of theirs either. But
So,
yeah.
because I got a request from one guest, they're like, "Do Labyrinth, but just don't do that puppet part, Dan. Like, just, just omit." But okay, so let's get to a question, shall we? All right. So, what I want to know is since we are near the holiday of St. Patrick's Day, I want to know if you could do a St. Patrick's Day photo shoot. If you're thinking about the props and the outfit and costume, and thinking of the background, what would you choose? I'm also mentioning mine because mine's very silly and ridiculous to give people time to think. Mine would be like from, and this would just be a Dan-A-Plooza thing, but mine would be like from the Leprechaun, like just really short and driving like a little car and like hitting the pole and just like, where's me gold? And just like very silly and ridiculous, so.
Understandable.
That's funny you say that.
Oh yeah, that we had a lot of different ones. Some people in the earlier ones talked about using a bottle or a pot of gold, or like the green, container for beer. So
Yeah, there
those
you
are
go.
some ideas. But what would you do if you had that kind of photo shoot? What about you, Miss Styleline?
I was thinking like an emerald green dress, sparkly dress. I'm very sparkly. I'm not sparkly right now, but I'm actually on a little vacation, which is, I do apologize. The background is beachy because my daughter and son-in-law invited us to come, and I'm at the beach right now. I'm not in my normal like vintage room that I have. But I would do like a sparkly green dress and maybe like a green milkshake or like a green beer of sort, and like victory rolls and my red lipstick. I love my red lipstick, and just like a pot of gold, some gold coins, things like that.
When you were saying shamrock, I thought you were going to say shamrock shake or something like McDonald's.
Nice.
What about you, Raven?
The outfit would probably be a little bit more, I would say, traditional, because green isn't something that I wear a whole lot, so I would take advantage of that. If money and time were not an issue at all, it would have to be literally in Ireland, because
Yes.
it's Ireland, so why not? Why not? That would be the ultimate setting if you were going to do a shoot like that.
I love that.
I'll tell you, I have a funny Ireland, because I've been to Ireland. I have a funny Irish story, but we'll hear from Miss Darlin and Darlin Dolly, and I'll tell you my funny Irish story. Okay. All right, so Miss Darlin, Cherry Divine.
So I was kind of going off the leprechaun theme too. I was thinking like a green corset with some sparkly green romper, and then an oversized, black cauldron full of gold coins. Obviously have some green scenery. Totally screams St. Patrick's Day to me. Maybe a little hat. You never know.
There you go. And what about you, Darlin Dolly?
Well, I've actually been to Ireland as well, and there are 2 places in Ireland that I can think of where I would love to do shoots. I was actually there for a week-long horseback ride through counties Clare and Galway, and so we rode the horses into some deep forest. And when they say it's 1,000 shades of green, they mean it's 1,000 shades of green. It's ethereal and beautiful, and I love the whole fantasy theme. So I would probably go more of like a fairy or a dryad type of theme, of course, with the rolls in the front. I love the rolls in the front, but I'd probably have lots of curls pulled up as well. And most likely, yes, the green corset, and maybe like a kind of frayed sort of skirt with I love my stockings with the lines up the back with my garters. So that, and of course, some pretty little wings. And then there was a beautiful little town called Doolin, where as you walked the line, the front street, every store was a beautiful bright color. It was pink, it was yellow, it was robin eggs blue. It was absolutely beautiful. And I think walking down that road just in full pinup gear would be absolutely gorgeous.
It sounds amazing.
It was beautiful.
Yes, that sounds truly an amazing experience. All right, I'll tell you a funny Irish story. So when I was in Ireland, I went to the pub, which is normally what you do, and they had 2 different club areas. And when I went into like the American side of the club, they were playing Thriller. So I was listening to Michael Jackson. When I went through the door, the Irish sign, they're playing 40 Shades of Green. So it's like the weirdest mixtape you'll ever hear, because you hear Thriller, 40 Shades of Green. You're like, wow, I have been here too long. And so it would sometimes mess with your head, because there are 2 different cultures, going through the door. You're almost like, what kind of Narnia door did I go through here?
Like, this is confusing.
Exactly. And the other thing is, there is a joke shop there, and I pulled the door, and the joke is the door doesn't open. So it's just silly American boy pulling out a door door handle that doesn't open. I noticed because people were taking pictures of me pulling out a door handle that doesn't open. So be wary of the joke shop door.
Good tip.
That's great.
Don't be stuck pulling it and everyone laughing at you. But and then the other thing that was interesting was, I don't know if you experienced this, Darlin, is that we went to one restaurant and the word buffet was different. The meaning of the word buffet. When we went there, my family could only go through the line one time. They couldn't go back and get like seconds. So not everybody loaded their plate. So because I was the last one, everybody put everything on my plate. So had like this giant plate and I'm just like walking and, trembling because I'm trying not to drop 40 items, as the, clerk looks at me and I'm like, I only eat once or twice a year, something like that. Hibernating, I have like 5 steaks and I'm just trying to walk. I'm not still on top. And then I put the tray down and I wait for them to look and I go, everyone grab your stuff, But like my cousin only got like a soup or a salad, went back and they said, no, you couldn't go back, So like, yeah. So they're like, Dan, I go, I'm going to need like my little rolly for my suitcase to carry everyone's food, because I can't come in with like 15 entrees. They're going to catch on. But yeah, it was definitely, so I wanted to share some of that in case Raven ever goes and everything like that.
So it sounds more like it was maybe buffet style versus like an all-you-can-eat buffet. So that kind of sounds like what the deal was.
Yeah, but there was some kind of confusion where my family thought it was all-you-can-eat buffet and it was a one-time deal. So just make sure when you go there, or you could be like me and load 20 things on a tray and feed everything. Take 15 minutes to take 10 steps, But I thought that was interesting, and then so I just wanted to share those things. I did see the Blarney Stone. Did you see the Blarney Stone, Darlin?
I didn't, but I saw the clips some more.
Oh yeah, I touched the Blarney Stone and kissed the Blarney Stone. I mean, we think about it now, like, oh my,
how many germs?
Like COVID. Yeah, you can't like spray and like put Lysol. Hold on. But yeah, so. But I've been to the Cliffs of Moher. I've been to Galloway, Killarney, Waterford, and then I saw the last stop of the Titanic. Like there's like a port and the wall, and then like we all touched it, and we're all like, yeah, touched it. So I just wanted to
definitely want to go back someday.
Oh yeah, yep. My favorite song is Whiskey in the Jar. And then I remember, what was the other thing that we did? I saw the Hangover movie in Ireland. I literally saw that movie in the movie theater. I told everyone I saw the Hangover, and they're like, sure, buddy. But all right, so let's keep moving. I just wanted to share because Raven brought up and Darlin brought up Ireland, so I just wanted to give them some Ireland insight. All right. Let's spin the wheel. All right. And it landed on Never Ending Story. All right. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cute.
Yeah.
Say my name. Say my name, Bastion. What's her name? Atreyu.
Come on.
Nothing is something that we fear of. It is something that has always been here. Being a rock climber here, things go and they tend to move forward and everything. The nothing will tend to wipe us out. All right, so there we go.
I thought she was going to sing the song, like turn around.
Oh, yeah. Turn around. That is the unbridged version of Neverending Story.
It was
You just
amazing.
you just resurrected a whole lot of trauma for an
Oh,
entire
so much trauma. Oh my goodness, that damn horse. I can't
Oh my
even.
gosh, I know.
Why are we watching that as a kid? I'm like, what is going on? Another horse.
I will tell you, you remember Falcor?
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so the guy who voiced Falcor for Neverending Story voiced Skeletor from He-Man.
Oh.
It's the same voice actor.
Mm.
And
Completely different voices. So
yeah, it's if you want to look him up, it's Alan Oppenheimer, and he still does the Skeletor. Like you'll see him do panels, and he'll be like, "No chair for Skeletor. If He-Man was here, there'd be a freaking chair." He-Man this, He-Man that. But if you really want a funny laugh, there's the He-Man Christmas special, and Skeletor saves the kids, and he's like, they're like, Skeletor saved us. He's like, no, I didn't. And like, they're like, thank you so much. He's like, nope. And like, he just tries to deny it.
he's supposed
like,
to be pure evil, right?
Yeah. They're like, you have a heart, Skeletor. No, I don't. All right. Would you like to hear another one? Any request? Oh, wait, you said you like horror movies. Should I do Scream for Miss Styleline Deluxe?
Yes.
Yes.
Just don't do Scream
Since
7.
I saw
'cause
Scream
haven't seen it
7
yet.
today.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm trying to avoid all TikToks about it because I don't want to be, disappointed.
All right. I will do Scream. Are you ready, Miss Styleline? All right. Here we go. Hello, Sid. What's your favorite scary movie? It's called I Just Called the Cops, You Sorry Asshole, and You're in So Much Trouble. You really called the cops on me?
They're gonna be so mad at me. Yes.
What's your motive? Billy's got one. What's your motive? Peer pressure. I just can't seem to take it. There are certain rules in order to survive a horror movie. Look, if I'm a suspect, then you're a suspect and everything like that. Well, let's face it, Sid, your mom was no Sharon Stone. You flashed your stuff around. See, now you gave it up and now you gotta go. I'll be right back. I always had a thing for you, Sid.
Yes.
For you, Sid. Yes. Yep.
Just pushes that giant TV that seems to be a replica of nowadays.
Yeah.
But all right, so there's the Scream, but surprise, Sydney. So yeah, and,
That was good.
I'm glad. True story. I did meet Roger Jackson, who voices Ghostface, and he signed my Ghostface mask, but he was mad because Randy signed the mouth part. He wanted to sign it, so we both did Ghostface like we were gonna say something to Randy. Like we both we're like, damn, Randy. So, but I have met a lot of them. I have Nev Campbell. I met Stu. I met Billy. Dewey. So, and I have like maybe 10 signatures on the Scream mask. So
That's awesome.
That's very cool. Did you see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? With Matthew?
I've seen the first one, not the second one.
Yeah.
But
That tripped me out with him playing that part. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
It's kind of revitalized his career with the whole Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm glad. I thought it was better than the Willy's Wonderland, just because Nick Cage doesn't really talk in the whole movie, But so that's such a good movie. Okay, let's get to another question. What pinup girl outfit are you most excited to wear in 2026?
Well, We're just gonna just talk.
Yeah, anybody, or I'll go ahead and say something that I'm excited to wear at a convention, and I'll give you a moment to think. Does that help? Okay. So I'm starting to do conventions and interview people in person, and I'm excited to do my Rocky Horror Eddie cosplay. So I have my mullet on standby right now, and I have my buttons and my Eddie shirt. So I'm looking forward to that. I do Eddie from Rocky Horror, and then Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
Well,
So, what about you, Miss Darlin? Do you have a favorite outfit you're excited to wear this year?
well, I do and I don't. I'm excited about an event that I get to wear one at. I don't know what I'm going to wear yet because in October, our group puts on a pageant every year with our car club that we're affiliated with to raise funds for the Alzheimer's Association. And because it's in October, of course, we pick a fun theme. And what we do is our theme, we ask our pageant participants to take the theme and do a pinup spin on it. And Miss Darlin Cherry Divine and I were MCs last year. And so we also dress up in that theme as well. Last year, our theme was heroes and villains. And I was Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. And Darling Cherry Divine, was Batgirl. Or were you Batgirl or Batman?
It was like a twist on a Batman pinup version.
So
It was a blast.
I love dressing up, and so putting a spin on a character that you would never think of doing pinup is always a lot of fun for me. So I'm really looking forward to see what we choose as our theme this year and what I get to do to dress up for it.
Did you, from The Emperor's New Groove, did you say wrong lever, Crunk?
I almost got my boyfriend to dress up as Kronk, but he says maybe next year.
He looked so amazing. I mean, all of us looked so cool.
Oh yeah, it's amazing how everybody comes out. We all have so much fun with it.
What about you, Raven?
So last year I had this, what I was trying to do more, because, everybody loves, going to Unique Vintage or wherever you can get your pinup clothes from. But I was trying to do more with supporting, kind of like these independent artists and creators. So there's this tropical kind of tiki dress that I purchased from a clothing creator from Etsy, and I'm looking forward to wearing that. I'm a little too thick for it right now, but the hope is that by the end of the summer that I will be able to get into it. So I'm looking forward to wearing that because it's just lovely, and I just appreciate so much the time and the effort and the talent that goes into that. I think I took a sewing class once when I was going to school, and it was not as easy as it looks. I just have to give them, anybody who creates clothing just so much credit because they just make it look effortless. You can watch Project Runway and it just looks like, or Drag Race, and then just boom, 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 and then here's a dress. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't even get, what is that damn bobbin wound? I was like, I can't do this. I'm so bad at this.
Like, how do I do this?
Yeah, like the fact that an incredible, beautiful gown dress, anything can come from just bolts of fabric and threads is fascinating to me. And I would really like to wear it so that I can, display it in this person's very hard work. So I'm looking
winding the bobbin is the easiest part.
And to me, I was just like, I think we tried to, it was for class, we had to make a corset once, and you just heard needles break it because they kept hitting the boning, and you would just hear boom, boom, and our professor would go, oh, did I lose another? Sorry, everybody was just, they were eating through his needles because that metal boning is no joke. So I mean, props to anybody who knows how to sew and who sews well. Oh, yeah. It's an art form. It really is.
It is for sure.
What about you, Miss Styleline?
Well, I haven't really picked anything for this year's car shows and whatnot, but I did a polka dot dress at the the pinup show in Charleston that we went to in November. I love polka dots, but I kind of like the classic vintage look. Not so much like the big dresses and things like that, which they look good on everybody. Everybody always looks great, but I just like the classic looks. Like Betty Page things and, outfits like that. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe some like, definitely the hose with the line up the back. I love mine. And then, my classic heels and maybe like a halter and just a skirt of some sort. We have the show I'm in North Carolina, and there's a still run show that's in every May. And so I'm going to that, and I've got to find something to wear because I've done the polka dot thing a couple of different times. You know how that is. They have like every polka dot dress under the sun, and so I'm trying to find something that's more the classic pinup.
Like
I'm not going to be in the show, but I'm going to be there. I've got some other pinup friends that I've communicated with, and they're going to be there. So it'll be great to meet everybody. So I want to just do the walk around thing and the publicity stuff. Not so much the contest this time. So
Nice.
All right. And what about you, Miss Darlin Cherry Divine?
That's hard. I mean, I think all my outfits are really my favorite. I mean, I'm big on collecting things and re-wearing them to different events. Unless it's a special event, I'll go and find something that's different that I haven't worn. But I'm big on crafting. I make everything from my pageants to, little contests we do around here. And I think crafting is the biggest thing. You can just express yourself in all sorts of ways, and it brings your creativity out on the stage compared to buying a dress from online or, vice versa. So I think it's fun. Bring out that creativity and make everything different where somebody doesn't have it. It's something different that's not in the stores.
All right. Well, that's a great answer. Shall I do one more impression as we wrap stuff up here on Dan-A-Plooza?
Let's do it.
Go for it.
All right. Let's see what it will land on for today. And it landed on the Goonies.
Yeah, the Goonies.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Hey, you guys. Don't love sloth. That's right. You're going to be with me and live with some of my family. And then there's this one time that I lied about the thing and this thing and I never do it and everything. And your name is Mouth, isn't it, you? Don't you have something to say? No, we got to leave that treasure for One-Eye Willie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good enough. Good enough for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right.
you forgot the Baby Ruth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Baby Ruth.
Rocky Road. Yeah. All right. We're going to wrap it up here on Dan-A-Plooza. Is there anything else you lovely ladies would like to say as we wrap it up today?
I just want to say thank you for having all of us, and it was such a blast. And it was very nice meeting you other ladies from not in our group. And it was really nice meeting you, Dan, as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for here on Dan-A-Plooza. Where we'll be back tomorrow, actually, because we're going to have a trauma panel. So looking forward to doing that. I am your host, Dan the Man. One more time, round of applause for Miss Deluxe. We also have Miss Darlin Dolly. And then we have Miss Darlin Cherry Divine. And Raven Chantus. All right. So everyone take care. Have a good night. And keep supporting Dan-A-Plooza.
Thank you.
Nice.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
And